Okay, I'm from 77223X and I'm with Thomas from 30597F.
30597F.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we'll be rating Brian 48251D's Nationals bot. Okay.
Yeah, let's have a look at his.
Okay, like the first thing I notice is I think this might be a 3-to-1. Yeah, a 3-to-1 drive ratio, two motor, I'm
How
pretty
did you
sure.
know that?
If you look at, you can see like a really small 12 tooth gear right here, and I think it's the motor's powering a like a
Oh, I
30
see, I see,
a
I
30
see.
yeah 36 tooth gear there. So I would probably recommend if it's two motor, either doing a 2-to-1 or 2.5 or 2-to-1 ratio, just because your bot looks pretty heavy and three
Yeah,
to one
I know.
definitely won't have enough torque or acceleration.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the thing I noticed that is like I don't like the. Can you get the first picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Like I don't like the triangle things like to help the intake because that really just ruins your whole intake process when you're in a corner because the shape of the triangle just doesn't match the corner. And then you're just gonna have to spend like 20-30 seconds in the corner and taking a ball.
Yeah, and it slows down the ball. Honestly, a beam would work just fine. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Like the recent one that Caution Tape posted, you know?
oh yeah, yeah, the clamping kind of thing. So another thing
Mm.
I notice is like, first of all, your intake roller construction as well as your intake chaining. I would not recommend chaining your intake like this. If a ball gets to the side, then low key just like slows your intake
It's
down a
gonna
lot.
ruin.
So I'd recommend either using smaller sprockets or just attaching it, like chaining it on the outside.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
and
also,
mhm.
I think that you guys have to use like a thicker rubber band because in my experience, like if you have like a rubber band this like thin, then it's just gonna ruin the whole process of intake since the the surface of friction is just lower and then it just takes more time of intaking the ball.
Yeah, and when you construct your rollers, you should probably use connectors with one by beams. It doesn't take as much space as the standoffs, and honestly, you don't really you can have that those beams take up a little bit of space just because the game objects aren't so small and your intake doesn't need to be super like as well tuned as it need to be last year.
And yeah, full volume was pretty adaptable intake season, but today these, even though because it's the plush balls and then the things, the ball shape might get a bit changing during the match, but still just leave it like this. Just make it
Yeah.
still.
Oh, it looks like they have a 3-to-1 intake.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
you
that
could
too.
definitely make it 4-to-1 or 5-to-1. 3-to-1 is pretty slow.
Yeah,
Um,
it's two motor, right? I think.
yeah, two motor, and I would not recommend canteening this, even though the chain is pretty short. You should still
Yeah,
just add
it's maybe.
another beam on the outside.
Mm.
And um,
And take a look at the.
wait, I think their back wall is made of beams and plates. Honestly, you could just do standoffs.
Yeah,
Um,
standoffs are like
this year
the
you really
best.
don't need back wall as heavy as with plates. So
Are these bands?
oh yeah, no, it's not banned. The long intake isn't banned. It's just you can't roll
Bro,
the
Ben
ball.
Lipper literally posted that was banned.
It's the long intake isn't banned. You can still just move forward a little bit. It's still pretty
Mm.
good. Honestly though,
Okay.
not meta anymore. Uh, let's look at their shooting.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
pretty clean.
pretty good.
You're ooh, where is it? Oh, okay, here. Um, it looks like you
I
have
like
a
them.
two piston indexer and a two piston like razor. Honestly, you could probably go with a one piston indexer. Two
No,
pistons isn't
for
really
me, I would
necessary.
disagree with that because there are so many funky indexers or punchers, whatever you call it. If you have a one piston, like for example, our school teams, one of them tried one piston and then it just ruined the whole match during like one of the competitions we did with the Hong Kong guys.
Oh, okay. I mean, it really just depends.
Yeah.
Your wall rider looks pretty good, especially because it's just a two motor drivetrain. It needs to be wide like that, so that's good.
Yeah, and also the strings balancing just helps your thing better.
Yeah. Uh, the only thing I would say now is the back of your bot looks really heavy. I think just the brain placement seems a little extra. I think you have enough space to just mount it vertically, and you wouldn't need this many beams and this many connectors. Especially because you do only have a two motor drivetrain, it's important to not add things that make it super heavy like this.
Hmm.
Um,
I,
okay, they submitted their match.
yeah.
Their match comes. Oh, here.
You go to full screen.
Okay.
Yeah. The drivetrain is so slow.
Yeah, shooting is really clean though.
Yeah. Bro, your pass was here. And also, one thing I noticed about the pass process that you're passing too close,
Yeah,
even though it's not his
it's
body.
because I got like hella nervous. And then our second
Bro,
driver sold a little bit, but
bro, he was goaded. And I
everything
think,
about their bot is pretty clean. Yeah, but like you can see here, it's really
yeah,
important to.
it takes
I
a
would
long
definitely
time.
really recommend using a 2-to-1 ratio. 3-to-1, it doesn't have enough torque or acceleration, which is why they would have trouble aligning.
Yeah, and then also the aligners. If you just put like an extra beam across, then it's just gonna help your aligning so much better.
Yeah, and if you had maybe a slower bot, a slower gear ratio, you could probably just add a inverted triangle aligner, and that would be enough. Um,
And also to kind of wrap up this video, I will rate
I'd
Ryan's bot as C tier or B tier.
I'd I'd give it. Okay, wait. I'd give it like a C plus.
Yeah, same. And also, if you guys want to get your robot rated, just click the link under join the viqrc server to Discord and then put your robot on one-on-one robot ratings. You need at least 6 photos and 2 videos.
Yeah, but we
And
give individualized
congratulations for
feedback.
Ryan to making it to Worlds.
Yeah, congrats on excellence. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.